Good afternoon and welcome to the Hord Athletic Complex. This is Rudy Radiger. We'll be joined shortly by Sam Mans and Josh Fines for today's broadcast. Looking at the starting lineup for Andrew College, a couple of newer starting 11 faces. Lena Rodriguez in net getting her first official collegiate start today. And then you look at also Ashley Hagenbaugh will get the start, number 4. Everybody else looks pretty familiar. Agnes getting the start today, the Australian, along with Carly Hosell. Those two will be up top in the 4-4-2 formation run by Corey Harbinson and the Lady Fighting Tigers today. Yaya Burney will be playing in midfield. So we'll see the similar back four. Yibberin with Hall and Kalela and Tessa Bates in the back. So very similar. We're going to get ready here and have the starting 11 come out. So we're going to step away and we'll be back in a moment. This is the Andrew College Digital Network live broadcast from the Hord Athletic Complex. Region 17 matchup. It was ready. Yep.
Mark, can you scream across to the baseball guys that can't use the megaphone?
AP, can you hear me? No megaphones allowed, big guy. Got to be all natural. No steroids over there. Remember, it's 7. Open the mics up so that y'all come up there to the center line.
Just starting 11.
Just the starting 11. Open the mics up so we can hear the Star Spangled. That's all. Actually, let him go all the way out first.
Welcome to Andrew College here at Hord Athletic Complex. As we welcome Gordon State versus Andrew College. If you would please stand and face the flag which is situated behind the bleachers for our national anthem.
Good play.
For Gordon State, we have number 1, Sydney Moore. Number 2, Taylor Broughton. Number 4, Kayla Messer. Number 5, Kenya Ngote. Number 7, Hayden Banks. Number 9, Alicia Lowers. Number 10, Paige Liviese. Number 11, Reese McIver. Number 15, Brady Davis. Number 16, Alea Wazirudin. Number 19, Alexis Greenstein. And our head coach for Gordon State is Scott Henderson. And assistant coach, Genu Jean-Pierre. For Andrew College, we have in goal, number 1, Rodriguez. Alina Rodriguez. Number 2, Katerina Yiberin. Number 8, Hall. Haley Hall. Number 17, Tessa Bates. Number 6, Elise Maynard. Number 18, Carly Coella. Number 10, Yaya Burney. Number 9, number 12, Carly Hosel. Number 24, Agnes Evangelista. And number 7, Kayla Kiefer. And head coach for Andrew College is Corey Harbinson. Assistant coach, Sergio Leal. Play ball.
We welcome you here for the Andrew College Digital Network between our game between Andrew College Women's Soccer versus Gordon State Women's Soccer. As we can see here, our starting 11, we can see from our goalkeeper all the way up to our forwards. And we also see our substitutes as Corey Harbinson has used a numerous amount of subs here, and he has many that could come on to potentially change games. For our starting number 1, Alina Rodriguez. Number 2, Katerina Yiberin. Number 4, Ashley Haugenberg. Number 6, Elise Maynard. Number 7, Kayla Kiefer. Number 8, Haley Hall. Number 10, Yaya Burney. Number 12, Carly Hosel. Number 17, Tessa Bates. Number 18, Carly Coella. And number 24, Agnes Evangelista. And a lot of substitutes here for Andrew College. Okay, just to welcome you all here, my name is Josh Fines, and I'll be commentating the game. And alongside me here we have Sam Mans. Hello, Sam.
Nice day out here for a game of soccer. Couple notes here: Alina Rodriguez making her first collegiate start, second appearance. Other than that, no major changes to the side that had a rough result of Friday night.
Right, and we are underway here with Gordon State taking the kick-off. Finds its way to number 16, the left back, who will play back to the centre back. Gordon State with some very good passing here, but it's given away, and Elise Maynard will pick it up, play it at the back to Tessa Bates. We'll play it over to Carly Coella. She looks to play back to her goalkeeper, and they'll look to maybe try and isolate some of the width here of the very wide pitch here we have at Hord Athletic Complex. Katarina has done very well there to turn her player, but unfortunately the pass has been intercepted by number 7 Gordon State, and at the moment it's unclear to see, Sam, who exactly is going to really take grasp of this game.
I completely agree with that. Both teams having a little share of possession early on as Agnes looks to drive into the box, finds number 7, Kayla Keffer. Yaya on the ball now. Looks to beat her defender, but it seems to have earned a throw-in deep in their offensive third here.
Yeah, it's gone out for a throw-in here for Andrew College Women's Soccer, and looks as if number 10, Yaya Burney, will be looking to take the throw. She'll find her teammate number 4, who will play back to Yaya, who will get the ball into the box, but unfortunately for Andrew College, it's gone behind the net for a goal kick. Goal kick here now for Gordon State, as the number 13, Sydney Moore, looks to take the goal kick. Andrew College here with possession, passing the ball around from left to right across the field, using the width of the field to try and see where the holes are. Plays out to Yaya, who tries taking it past her lady, and it's been intercepted here, and the ball gets whipped across to Kayla Kiefer. Oh, and she seems strength used there by Gordon State's right back.
Great pressure there from Andrew College, losing the ball, but getting right back in right away in an attempt to win it, and forces a throw in deep in Gordon State's defensive third.
Gordon State will look to throw the ball out here. Seems like they're having trouble at the moment trying to get the ball out of their defensive third as they try and play back to the centre back, who kicks it and does find a teammate, and Gordon State will get the ball out of their defensive third now, but only as far as Elise Maynard, who whips the ball back up. And still, Sam, we're yet to see which team is going to take control of this game. I mean, we've had a lot of passing going on from Andrew College, and we've had a lot of defensive solid clearances from Gordon State.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks to be pretty even so far. Andrew College looks to create a chance here with Kayla Keffer. Loses the ball. Won well by Gordon State, number 5, but won well by number 6 of Andrew College. Elise Maynard.
So we have, it's quite a warm day here today at Hord Athletic Complex. Not too hot, not too cold, and we've got a nice amount of supporters come out to watch the game, and you can see a lot of umbrellas and things there to try and shield from the sun rather than the heat, which is a good idea on a day like today.
Changing the lineup for Andrew College from last time out Friday night. Number 4, Ashley Hangenbaum making a start here, attacking mid. There she is on the ball there. Looks to play through ball to number 12, Carly. Well won by number 5 of Gordon State. Good combination play.
Andrew College here with the ball. Plays a nice ball through here to number 7, Kaylee Kiefer, who will try to knock the ball into the box, and she has. And the goalkeeper's done very well there to try and make sure that Hosel didn't get the ball. And we've got a corner here for Andrew College. Looks like Bernie will take the ball over to the far side of the pitch to take the corner. She'll look to whip the ball in the box. And there's a lot of Andrew College players in the box here. She whips it in front post to find Kylie Hosel, who passes the ball across the face of goal, and just trying to work out what's happened here. And all credit to the goalkeeper. She's got her hands on the ball and she's kept it there, Sam. Sam, as a goalkeeper, what do you think about that? That's very good goalkeeping.
Yeah, that was good goalkeeping. It was very brave to come out there where the bodies are flying. Made that ball hers and tried to play out there. Unlucky though, Andrew College wins it back. Kayla Keffer looking to combine with number 12, Carly, but unlucky there. Goes out for a Golden State throw-in.
So Gordon State will look to get the ball once again out of their defensive third by playing a long ball, but unfortunately for Gordon State, it's picked up by Andrew College, and Tessa Bates is on the ball. Again, Andrew College using the width of the pitch with their fullbacks. Throws the ball up to Carly Hazel, and again, some very high pressure here from Andrew College, which is proving to be very, very well in not allowing Gordon State out of their defensive third, let alone their own half, which at the moment Andrew College are doing well to keep them in. Coella on the ball here now. She'll cut her player inside out, and she's tackled, but just for a throw in here. As we look upon both benches, on the Andrew College women's soccer bench and also the Gordon State bench, we can see both sets of subs ready to come on at any moment. Where we have Kayla Kiefer on the ball now, and she whips the ball back in, and that is a goal by Agnes. Ball whipped in by Kayla Kiefer, number 7. She's whipped the ball in from a great position. Again, Andrew College using the whip. And the goalkeeper, it's just gone over her head, and Agnes is there to get herself a nice collegiate goal. Kayla Kiefer.
Must be said, what a brilliant finish from Agnes. Playing striker here today, what a finish. Flying through the air, gets her foot on it.
Definitely, and all credit to Kayla Kiefer there for the assist. She's put in a nice ball for Agnes to touch and finish in, and that is again given away to Andrew College. Going back to the goal, it was right place at the right time, wasn't it, Sam? And unfortunately nothing a goalkeeper can do when a ball of that magnitude is put into the box.
Absolutely, the ball was brilliantly whipped in. Very intentional look to find number 24, Agnes. What a brilliant ball from Kayla Keffer. Nothing a goalkeeper could do. Just hope for the best. But Andrew College takes full advantage of their situation as they look to get another goal here. High press, but Golden State finally able to play out, but well won again from number 8.
Yeah, definitely, Sam. I think Gordon State are really trying hard to try and get the ball out of their half, but when they're really just finding balls forward instead of finding some combination plays. But I don't know. I mean, maybe that's the style of play that the head coach Scott Henderson wants them to play. Maybe that's just a tactic that he wants them to do, and then we'll see in these coming few minutes here. With 37 minutes to the clock, Andrew College have a free kick, which Yabrina has taken, and it's taken down by Gordon State, but it's only fallen as far as Tessa Bates. Play the ball to Coella, who'll play the ball into Maynard, who finds herself in space, but no, it's intercepted. Ball's played forward, and Gordon State look to be on the attack here with their number 9. The ball's played forward, and little through ball into their number 2, but that's great starting position there by Alina Rodriguez to clear the ball before it became into any danger. Andrew College under quite some pressure here, and they're not being allowed out of their defensive half this time. I mean, it's the tables are turned here, Sam. As Alina Rodriguez calms the play down.
Must be said from Alina, great starting position as Josh pointed out, and for her first test and her first collegiate start, she's done well here. As Andrew College is able to squeeze up and throw in to the feet of Carly Hazel, looks to play the ball in, but Gordon State able to sort it out. Tessa Bates here wins it in the midfield as Elise Maynard looks to switch the play. Plays the ball through. Looks to be sorted out by Gordon State. Good idea there from number 6.
Yeah, good idea there from Elise Maynard to try and use the width of the play. I think if there's one thing that Andrew College are doing well is they are utilising the width of the pitch very well, whereas Gordon State have taken a different approach by trying to play down the centre of the pitches as much as they can. But they've played it out wide here to no avail. It's an Andrew College throw in.
good call and play for number 2 of Andrew College, Cat. Thrown into number 6, Elise Maynard. Attempting to play out, but well won from Gordon State there.
Yeah, I mean, that's great pressure there on Elise Maynard by the number 9 for Gordon State, Alicia Lowers. She's put Maynard under a lot of pressure and forced an error, and it's gone out for a throw-in once again. We've got 2 substitutes preparing to come on for Gordon State here in the with 34 minutes remaining. We have number 12, Caitlin Alvarez, and number 18, Liz Harris. It's unsure who she will be coming on for at the moment, but we'll wait and see when the ball goes out of possession. Number 9 again, Lowers on the ball. She looks to take a shot from long range, and it fizzes out for a goal kick. Let's see who Gordon State substitutes are going to come on for now. It seems like the number 18 coming on for the number 15, and the number 12 coming on for number 2. So that's number 2, Taylor Broughton is coming off, and number 15, Brayley Davis. They have been replaced by the substitutes. Seems like a tactical change by the Gordon State management team here as they talk to their players when they come off the bench and give them some advice and tell them what they need to be doing on the pitch. Oh, a bit of a tussle there in the midfield, but the goalkeeper said the referee, I do apologise, said play on. Ball into Carly Hazel, who looked to play the width again to try and use those whips, but the number 11 for Gordon State has done well to shield the ball out. Throw in to Andrew College. Sam, it's important to mention how well the Andrew College women's soccer are doing, both on and off the pitch, isn't it? They're really working hard with their head coach and assistant coach, Corey Harbinson and Sergio Leal, to try and ensure that they are working hard in the classroom, they're working hard on the pitch, and even when they're training and they're in the gym and they're using facilities available here at Andrew College to try and better their football, their soccer careers.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see the work that they've put in on and off the pitch is showing clear here today, as they've been dominating throughout most of the match here. Gordon State looking to play now through number 19, Alexis Greenstein, but is...
It looks like we have offside there though, Sam, for Gordon State, so it'll be a free kick here to Andrew College women's soccer. Again on this right side, on this close side, we have Katerina Yiberin to take the free kick here. She rolls the ball forward. It looks as if she's going to go long, and let's see what her long free kick can do here. And it's intercepted. But number 4, who's done brilliantly today, must I say, Ashley Hagenburg, has done well to cut the ball out.
Yeah, well done from Ashley Hagenburg, making her start here today, but going to be taken off here for number 14.
Number 14 for Andrew College looks to have taken the place up front. It seems as if Andrew College women's soccer are playing a 4-4-2 formation, which is clearly working well. I mean, we've got 31 minutes left and it's 1-0. Gordon State take the goal kick now, and I must say a very good punt, but it's only gone as far as Elise Maynard, and number 14 is already trying to get involved in the play, and she's played the ball back. Number 9 on the ball again. She looks like a very strong player. She's physically very strong. She's good on the ball, and she's used her strength well there. But a brilliant triangle to try and get out of a situation there by Andrew College women's soccer. Oh, and Agnes, who touched the ball, but it's tackled and intercepted by Gordon State. It's important to mention as well the the amount of spectators and amount of people that have come to watch the women here today. It's great to see. It's great to see some great pressure there by Maddie. She's putting the defenders under pressure, trying to not let her out, and they've won themselves a throw-in with that. Back to what I was saying, it's great to see all the students, faculty and people all around campus come out to support the ladies and to watch them hopefully retain themselves a win.
Yeah, absolutely, Josh. Both programs, men's and women's, having a very competitive season. And great to see our fellow students and faculty at our institution supporting us here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as we both know on the men's front, the ball's played forward. Tessa Bates plays the ball into Carly Hosell, who puts her under pressure, but it just goes out for a goal kick. Back to what I was saying, it's great to see the support for the men's and the women's. I mean, we've got very successful athletic department here with all the trainers we have available, with all the coaches and staff available here. So it's great to see some support from everybody on match day. And it really is, like they say, a 12th man, isn't it, Sam?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a different atmosphere when you know you have fellow students supporting you and cheering you on. Can really drive you to get that extra sprint in or get an extra tackle in. Now, as we move on, 29 minutes in, number 11 is checked out of Gordon State for number 15. And through ball played in, but looks to be dealt with well by number 8, Haley Hall. Lena Rodriguez does well to play out.
We have a foul here for Andrew College, and it's debatable whether it is in shooting distance or could it be used as a cross here. We're unsure. Seems like the back four has stayed back. And Kayla Kiefer at number 7 for Andrew College will look to take the free kick. Maybe not quite shooting distance here, but certainly a distance where you can whip the ball in at back post and find the head of a taller player such as Elise Maynard and maybe Yaya, who's in the box there. But she has gone for a shot and it's just gone over. Wow. All credit to Kayla there for attempting the shot. I didn't think it would have been on bounds, but she's gone for it. Foul there won by Maddie Woodcock in the first instance for Kayla to take the free kick. Goal kick for Gordon State. The ball will be played back, and it's found only by Elise Maynard's head, number 6 for Andrew College. Katarina Yiberin plays the ball into Yaya, who's playing right wing, it seems, who plays the ball up to Maddie Woodcock. She almost holds the ball up, but he seems to have gone out for a throw in here.
Must be said, Elise Maynard. Elise Maynard here, true definition of a number 6, being a midfield rock for Andrew College, winning everything out of the air so far.
Definitely, yeah, Sam. I mean, everything that's come into a defensive zone or even offensive zone, playing in midfield, you have to do both the parts. Everything that's come into her zone, she's won with her head or with her foot or some part of her body to try and ensure that Gordon State don't break through. And speak of her again, she's just won the ball there and intercepted the ball to gain possession for Andrew College. Ball comes wide again to Katarina, who'll play a ball through the middle, which Maddie Woodcock will chase. And she's chased it very, very well, and it didn't go out there. Seems like the number 10 for Gordon State, Paige Livesey, was trying to shield the ball out, hoping and expecting that it will go out for a goal kick, but it hasn't gone out for a goal kick, and she's had to clear it for a throw-in. Seems like we have a substitution here for Andrew College women's soccer. Corey Harbinson speaking with his players and telling them exactly who, telling Sadie her roles when she comes on the pitch. So number 22, Sadie, comes on for Carly Hosell, number 12. So Sadie Springer here, she'll look to go in, and she looks to have slotted in. It's been a straight swap from Carly Hosell and Sadie Springer. Sadie's gone up front in the striker position. And she's not got her first piece of action yet, as we've got a goal kick here for Gordon State. She'll look to get some action on the pitch very soon. I know she's a very lively player, Sam.
Yeah, absolutely. A player with a lot of pace and works very hard on and off the ball. And, does great work for her team.
Definitely. She works hard for her team to try and create. And Kayla Kiefer here will play it into Sadie. And Agnes will pick it up. Agnes plays the ball back to Maddie Woodcock, who will try and find her way. But all credit to Gordon State. Their defensive efforts have been very good in those breakaway plays to try and ensure that Andrew College do not find a way through. As Katerina Yiverin will take the throw in here, number 2. Who will play the ball into Maddie Woodcock again. Maddie Woodcock has been involved in a lot of the attacking plays here to try and find her way through the defense of Gordon State. A goal kick here, sorry, not a goal kick, a free kick here for Gordon State College, as they'll look to play a long ball through, but Tessa Bates is there to clear it up. She'll play into Maynard, who'll play back to Coella. She'll cut inside to try and play a long switch ball, and she has done very well to see that ball, but not quite on the same wavelength as Maddie Woodcock there. Ball played in again to Maddie. She's in on goal with the defender just in front of her. She tries taking it round. She takes for a shot. And all credit to her. That was very well to get it around the defender. But the goalkeeper was there to get the ball in her hands.
Gordon State looking to play out of their own half here, but well intercepted by Kayla Keffer as Agnes switches the point of attack to Maddie Woodcock. Plays a through ball into Yaya. Good pressure there. Wins the ball.
And it's gone out for a throw-in for Gordon State. Seems like we have a water break here. Yeah, seems like we have a water break here for both teams. Like I mentioned earlier at the start of this game, it is a warm day, and both sets of players and both sets of teams will need to rehydrate themselves well to ensure that all the body fluids that have been lost and all the electrolytes that have been lost in their bodies will be replenished back in. So with 21 minutes and 54 seconds remaining, we'll have a short water break from both teams. And water breaks are a very good way, Sam, for the coaches to not only rehydrate their players, but to speak with their players, maybe to get their players together. And it's an ideal opportunity to change tactics or possibly alter some things that need to be altered in the pitch, as we see Gordon State head coach Scott Henderson doing exactly that here today.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like the Gordon State coaches tell them specifically that the ball needs to be played quicker out of their own half. A bit lax from Gordon State, but they've done well. I mean, it is only 1-0, and as we know well, Josh, 1-0 is one of the worst leads to have in soccer because it could change very quickly for you.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, coming back to that on Friday, as with the men's soccer, we played Georgia Military, and we were 1-0 up in the first half, and and unfortunately they came back to slot 2 goals past us, and the game finished 2-1. So 1-0 isn't a great lead at all. Corey Harbinson has gathered his players around to try and, like I say, speak some tactics and all to make some modifications, alter some things, as well as Scott Henderson is doing with his team. I think Corey Harbinson will be telling his players to try and keep pressing high, to try and keep putting the Gordon State team under pressure, and to try and make them, to try and force an error at the back. And Scott Henderson, the head coach of Gordon State, will be telling their team that they need to get a goal in order for them to really put some pressure onto this game here today, Sam.
Yeah, absolutely. As we're about to resume play here, Corey really making sure his team comes out with some fire here. A lot of chances created for Andrew College, just not capitalizing on them. Perhaps that's what he's emphasized. As we have a substitution here. My apologies. Emily Bogus has subbed in.
We also have. Seems as if Andrew College has made 2 substitutions here. We've got Sydney Hoylberg has come on, number 11, and number 15 Emily Bodges is coming on. We see. I've just been informed by Mark Brown, our head of athletic events here, that Emily's sister's here to watch the game, which is very nice that we have family and friends here to watch the game, as Kayla Kiefer goes to the shot and it's just trickled out wide for a goal kick. Again, we go into the depth of the squad that both teams have. I mean, both teams have a full bench ready to come on at any moment, and we can see that here with the changes that Corey Harbinson has made to Andrew College. He's changed his strikers and he's kept the defence relatively the same, but he's changed his strikers and midfielders around to try and make sure things don't get too readable and too predictable. But the defence are doing their job as they hold firm again here for Andrew College women's soccer. And that's a good pressure there by number 9, Alicia Lowers for Gordon State, to pressure the ball out of play for a throw-in, which number 16, Alia Wazirudi, will take. Sydney Hoiberg will pick the ball up, who tried to play it through to Springer, but it's intercepted and done very well by the number 10, Paige Livesey. And throw-in to Andrew College women's soccer.
Great fight there from number 22, Sadie Springer, earning Andrew College a throw-in. Looks to flick it on as Emily Bogus passes it by number 10 of Gordon State. Looks to get a service in. Dangerous ball. And cleared away by number 19, it looks. Number 9 looking to unlock Andrew College defense here, but well sorted out by number 18, Carly Colella.
Definitely, yeah, she's done well there. I mean, if she didn't make that head, things could have got very dangerous. She had a player behind her, and if she didn't head that ball, they could have ran in behind her, and who knows what could have happened there. So very well defensive headed out to play. Hoiberg on the ball again here, number 11 for Andrew College, who will slot the ball into Sadie Springer, who will battle hard with number 10, who will play the ball only as far as Yabrina. Oh, and it's intercepted there. Sadie Springer's pass is intercepted by the number 12 for Gordon State, Caitlin Alvarez. Seems as if Gordon State have come out after the water break very hungry for a goal, Sam. They're pressing forward, they're trying to get forward as much as possible. They're not allowing the pressure that Andrew College is facing on their back four. They're really trying to get the ball up the pitch and trying to let their very strong strikers and attacking midfielders to deal with the ball. As the ball's punted in to number 9, a great touch there, number 9, Lowers. As we see here, ball trying to get forward into their attacking midfielders, and they switch the ball well to number 14 here, Carly Richardson, who'll play the ball into number 15, and it goes out for a throw into Gordon State. With 18 minutes remaining, we have another substitution for Gordon State here. Number 6, Amelia Daniel, has come on for number 12, Caitlin Alvarez. So once again, we see the depth in the squad that both managers, both head coaches have by replacing people on such a hot day. I mean, you can only run and run as much as you can in this heat, but soon it does take it out of you. So a lot of breaks are very necessary for both teams to rehydrate themselves and rest properly to get back on the pitch as soon as possible.
Yeah, Gordon State has done well since the water break to really emphasize getting the ball out of their half, and it's been a lot more positive.
Definitely, and like I say, it comes as the water break advantage of the coaches and coaching managerial staff to really keep college are exposed here as the ball comes into number 6, but Katarina has done very well to play it round and take it round 2 players, but unfortunately frustration has got the better of her and she's run the ball out for a throw-in. Number 16 here for Gordon State, playing the ball into number 10. Back to 16, who'll play the ball into the middle to number 2, and it's number 2 versus number 2 here, and as they go for a tussle. Good strength there by both players. A great battle, great physical battle to see both players fighting for the ball, fighting for just cause to try and win the ball. But Gordon State have come off on the upper hand with a throw-in. Seems like we have 2 more substitutions here. One for Andrew College, one for Gordon State. Seem to be number 4, Kayla Messer for Gordon State is coming on for number 14, Carly Richardson. And for Andrew College, we have number 13 come on for... I am mistaken. Number 13 has come on for another player for Andrew College. Hoiberg picks the ball up here, plays back into Tessa Bates. He'll look to use the width once again that Andrew College have. They have the pace on the width, and they also have the depth with their strikers to try and really put Gordon under pressure. As Kayla Kiefer shows us here, she tries to keep the ball in. It's fizzled out for a goal kick to Gordon State.
Yeah, just to add on what Josh said, we have number 13 though by Taylor Brodden, as Haley Hall looks to find her goalkeeper, Alina Rodriguez, and does really well to just play out simply there, as Gordon State pressures and clears the way, and Courtney's done well to beat her defender. Looks to play a through ball in, but cut out by number 10, Paige Livesay. Hoiberg, what a win in the air there. Forces number 4 to go back to her goalkeeper, and goalkeeper looks to find her holding mid number 19, but unable to connect the passes. Elise Maynard cuts out play there, as number 18 Carly Colella finds number 17 Tessa Bates, and good combination play here from Kaylee Kiefer and Elise Maynard. Number 14 Maddie Woodcock finds the ball to her feet in the box, but well cut out by number 10 of Gordon State. It's well done there for Carly Colella to put some pressure on the Gordon State attacker and wins a throw-in. And a substitution here for Andrew College as number 14 checks out for number 19, Savannah Palmer. Must be said, Maddie Woodcock's done well subbing in here, and has done well to get the ball to her feet and combine with their other striker and midfielders. And Andrew College playing here with number 2, Kat Yeberin, cutting up number 6. and looks to play through ball, and it's a great ball as Sadie Springer applies the pressure to number 10.
Yeah, we've got the ball being held up here by Gordon State in the corner, and Sadie Springer to try and gain something out of that, and they've done very well to gain a throw-in for Andrew College. The ball will be thrown into the box, but it's headed away by number 10. And number 10 seems to be under some sort of discomfort here with her head, as she picks the ball up here and will look to clear it out of her defensive penalty box. Number 9, that was on the ball again, but number 13 for Andrew College has done very well, and they really are applying that intense pressure. Andrew College women's soccer they're really applying some very intense pressure, and we have Scott Henderson making 3 substitutions here for Gordon State. Number 12 looks to come on, Caitlin Alvarez. Number 11 looks to come on, McIver. And number 18 looks to come on, Harris. So it looks to be a tactical change with 11 minutes on the clock. Tessa Bates, very strong player, goes forward from centre back and tries to create something with her power on the ball, but unfortunately it's cut out, and number 9 on it again. Number 9 for Gordon State's done very well here today to take control of the game, as Scott Henderson, the head coach for Gordon State, will make his opinion heard for his players. He needs his players to work harder here today and to not let them be battled out of the game. Ball still on the pitch here. It's very tight in the corners, and it looks to stay on the pitch, but it rolls out just in time for the number 10 for Gordon State, LIVESTREAM, which will give Gordon State great opportunity to make 3 substitutes. Difficult to see who's coming on and off here, but we seem to have number 2, number 15 and number 5 being replaced for Gordon State. We also have a change for Andrew College. Sydney Oliver has come on for Tessa Bates.
Yeah, number 20, Sydney Oliver here, playing her more natural position of center back, and the last few games, or throughout the season actually, playing higher up the pitch at right winger. But another player, just like everyone else on the team, Josh, that's very committed and playing multiple positions and versatile.
Definitely, yeah, and that's the word that you come with, is versatile, and she's a very versatile player. She can play at the back, and she can be a solid rock at the back. She's a very tough player, and she can also play on the wing, and even up front I've seen her play to try and create some form of attack. But when she does play defensively, she does do very well back there. Andrew College look to try and work the ball out of their half with Coella, and she's done very well to cut her player inside and out. To cut inside now, she plays the ball inside to Hoiberg, who'll play the ball through, and Sadie Springer is in on goal here. Number 22, Sadie Springer, will have a shot, but unfortunately she just didn't get the power in that shot that she would have hoped for, and the goalkeeper, Moore, has been able to pick the ball up, and she'll punt it long. But again, Maynard has done very well to be on her defensive duties in midfield to try and keep the ball. As Kayla Kiefer looks to be in on goal here. She'll have a shot. And again, a great save by Moore here. And Elise manages to bounce over her this time, but she uses her strength, but not strong enough. Number 18 in with the ball. And Yiberin has done very well. Number 16 has taken the ball out wide, and Katarina Yiberin has done well to try and tackle her to get the ball out for a throw-in. Number 16, Alia Wazarudin, will take the throw, and she's thrown it short to number 6. And the ball's punted by number 13 for Andrew College. Elise Maynard there trying to pick the ball up in defence. Oh, and a lovely ball here has been played through to number 11 for Gordon State, and she'll get the ball in the wing. She'll take it. Oh, and the referee has awarded a penalty to Gordon State here. The ball, a great ball there, played to the number 11 McIver for Gordon State, and she's run around. She's cut Coella to the right and then to the left, and as she's done that, it seems like both players have collided, and Coella has given away a penalty here to Gordon State. And with 7 minutes and 16 seconds remaining, Gordon State have a real lifeline to try and give themselves a goal back and level it and make it all square here today, Sam.
Absolutely, and it must be noted, what a through ball from Gordon State there to put number 11 through. And she's done well to cut up her defender and eventually earn herself a penalty. And this is exactly what we were talking about, a water break, excuse me, Josh, that Gordon State just needed that one goal, that one chance. And they might have it here now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we have a penalty for Gordon State here, and whichever player looks to take the penalty here. Oh, we're not sure. The number 9 looks to step up. That is number 9, Lowers, who looks to step up to take the penalty, and as the whole crowd is silent here today. She takes the kick and she slots it calmly into the right side of the goal. So, 1-1 here. And we do have a game on our hands.
Yeah, absolutely. 1-1 here, 7 minutes and 16 seconds left in the half, and we're all tied up 1-1.
Definitely. I mean, Andrew
Game
College have had a lot of the possession. Harbinson not looking very amused with his team as he was when they went 1-0 up. But 1-1, and boy, game on. Be interesting to see who takes the grasp of the game now, Sam.
Yeah, absolutely. The game seemed to be up for grabs as Andrew College wasn't able to really capitalize on the chances early on in the first half.
Yeah, definitely. As Elise Maynard has looked to get the ball here to Kayla Kiefer out wide. She's played the ball out wide and she's run, she's clear. She whips the ball in at back post, and what a goal that is by Sadie Springer. It's important to mention how great that was by Kayla Kiefer for getting the ball out wide, using the width very well and playing a nice ball in with her left foot into Springer. And goal mark here, 6 minutes and 44 seconds. And Springer has headed the ball into the bottom right of the goal.
Well done from Elise Maynard there to win the ball and play a through ball into Kaylee Keffer. Beats her defender well in just 30 seconds. Andrew College has responded.
Definitely.
It must be noted that Kaylee Keffer, second time in the game now, she's put a ball right on the dot and set up her corresponding striker, and it's really capitalized well. Really well done from number 7 here.
Definitely, and what a response that is by Andrew College women's soccer to, although they've gone a goal down, they've certainly come out hot off the mark to try and get that goal, and it's 2-1 here to Andrew College women's soccer, and well, like I was saying before the goal, it would have been interesting to see who grabs the game by the horns, as they say, and Andrew College has certainly done that by putting a goal in the back of the net. It'll be interesting to see as Savannah Palmer puts the centre back under pressure, who will score the next goal. And it's for me it's a when, not an if, because both teams are attacking very, very hard. Kayla Kiefer into Hoiberg. Use the width again to the fullback, number 2, Yavrina. Yavrina tries playing the ball inside, but it's intercepted, and there's a tussle in the middle. And Maynard is there to ensure that the scraps are picked up. Yavrina plays the ball into Savannah Palmer, who's played a nice ball. Tried to deflect the ball into Springer.
That was great combination play from Gordon State, trying to play out now, but once again, the tail of the first half here is The midfield has completely been dominated by Andrew College, and it's definitely started with number 6, Elise Manor, Josh.
Yeah, definitely. And with 5 minutes, well, just under 5 minutes remaining here, it's we can see that both teams are starting to feel the intensity of the heat and the intensity of the game. Both teams really trying to press high, and both teams trying to put each other under pressure, and that intertwined with the heat can be very tough. With Palmer running on the ball here, she'll pick the ball up in the corner. Number 19, Savannah Palmer. She plays a nice ball in where Kayla Kiefer finds herself into a lot of space. Who'll whip the ball in for Springer again, who'll take the touch and tries to play the ball into Palmer. Unfortunately, it's cut short, and there was almost a mix-up at the back there, but the goalkeeper, Sydney Moore, has taken the ball into her hands and demanded, which is very good from a goalkeeper, Sam. You, as a goalkeeper, will know that it's very important to be very loud and very physical as a goalkeeper to try and take charge of a situation and to get the ball under control.
Yeah, absolutely. And make note of that, as Kayla Keffer has a shot, and it just goes over the bar. But as Josh was saying, all right, as Josh was adding on, yeah, it's very important for the goalkeeper to be very demanding and loud. And, it's a great shout there from the goalkeeper to win the ball and get control for her team. And once again, Elise Manor has done well to win the ball in the midfield.
Yeah, she's done well to use her. She's done well defensively and attackively, Sam. I mean, she's playing a lot more defensively as a centre mid, but she's doing well in both. She's doing well getting forward, trying to create things, and as well as doing her defensive duties. There's another substitution here for Gordon State. Number 14, Carly Richardson, will come on for number 6, Amelia Daniel. And 3 minutes on the clock, just under 3 minutes remaining. It's important that we also come back to the strength and depth that both managers have with their substitutes. As Hoiberg will breach through the midfield and take a shot, and it's rolled into the goalkeeper's hands. Back to what I was saying, Sam, about the strength and depth with both teams, as we see Rachel Borg on the sideline. She is out with a knee injury, a very painful knee injury, but it seems as if Corey Harbinson has got players that have been able to slot in where injuries occur, and also with Hannah Stanley, she's captain, and she's not on the pitch as of yet. She is dressed as a substitute, but it'll be interesting to see whether Harbinson puts on Stanley as a defender. Savannah Palmer will look to switch the ball, and she's done very well to switch the ball into Yiberina. Katarina Yiberina. But it's intercepted by the number 16. Ball looks to have been off, and the linesman agrees with me. So yeah, as I was trying to make the point that we see, although that teams have injuries and they get players that are injuries, whether that's a long-term or short-term injury or it's just out for the game, Sam, it's important that other players know their roles so they can slot into them, as Corey Harbinson has clearly been working on, as well as Coach Rudy Rodiger for the men's works on exactly the same thing for both programs. And if injuries occur or if players' performances occur, there's players that can slot in and take the positions if needs be, if necessary. Corner to Andrew College has been whipped in there by Kiefer, but it's gone out for a goal kick.
Yeah, as Josh was making the point of, it's great to see the depth in both teams, men's and women's side, specifically here. Well, as we have about 35 seconds left, it's great to see a player like Hannah Stanley falling out with an injury, dressing here, of course, that number 8, Haley Hall, is able to step into her role and definitely hold her own, and it's done well for her team here.
Definitely, and Hannah Stanley, a very good defensive player, coming from from England, the same as me, and she's done well to slot into the American style of play. And with 8 seconds remaining, we remind you to stay with us at the half-time break, and we hope you will join us back after the break in 15 minutes' time. I've been Josh Fines,
And this is Sam Mans.
and we'll see you in 15 minutes' time. Don't leave.
Welcome back to the ACDN broadcast of the women's soccer game here. Andrew College versus Gordon State. Scores 2-1 in Andrew College's favor. Andrew College getting an early goal in the first half, and about 7 minutes left in the first half. Gordon State won themselves a penalty kick, which they converted nicely, but Andrew College really showed a lot of character and bounced back in less than 30 seconds and got their equalizer off the second assist from Kayla Kiefer. Must be noted that, please excuse my mispronunciations of number 7's name. I've been informed by the people up top that it's Kayla Kiefer, not Keffer. So she's having herself a wonderful game. And also noted, captain number 3, Hannah Stanley, is checked in now, making a return from injury.
Also, we remind you that we do have the YouTube chat section if you are a member and you have subscribed to the Andrew College Digital Network. So if you'd like to comment or maybe have a shout out for a player or something that you would like to say, please comment on the YouTube page. Alternatively, we also have Twitter, the @Andrew Women's Soccer, @Fighting Tigers, and also it's @One Fighting Tigers. You can tweet them. That's one, the numerical 1. You can tweet them in. You can comment on YouTube. You can also at some of the girls, send them your support, as I'm sure they will see it after the game. And any shout outs that are made during the game, we will shout out and tell you, because we have had one. That's my English accent coming out for Carly Colella. It's difficult to say with the accent, Colella. But I'll do my very best to make sure that I pronounce everyone's names just perfectly for your American ears.
Right on cue here, we have a shout out for Kayla Kiefer, as Robert Kiefer says, "Go Kayla Kiefer, nice cross. Again, wish I could be there, Dad." So great shout out there, showing support for the lady that's playing a great game here. 2 great assists so far, as Yaya drives and her attacking third, looks to beat her defender and does well, gets a service in, looks to have a shot, and what a finish by Agnes. Great finish, the keeper's left, right in the bottom corner.
Great finish there, and Andrew College really setting the tone and setting the mark here by saying to Gordon State, we're not gonna stop scoring goals, and we're not going to stop trying to score goals here. They've come out in the half-time mark, and they've done very well to keep up the pressure, and the momentum now very much with Andrew College women's soccer, as Agnes slots home a goal to make it 3-1, and it's just under 2 minutes played, and already a goal for Andrew College.
Yeah, no surprise there, Josh, is Corey was really getting to his team at halftime, not showing enough fight in his definitions, and they've shown well here and got a goal in less than 2 minutes. It's coming out firing as Alina Rodriguez collects well, looks to punt.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Corey Harbinson, head coach for the men's soccer, and Sergio Leal, assistant coach, have obviously given a very in-depth half-time team talk to their team, and I can imagine he's told them to go out and really push forward to add more goals onto the scoreboard and not to get defensively minded ever. And 3-1 now. Gordon State have a big task on their hands. Scott Henderson and his assistant coach have a big task to try and get the ball into the back of the Andrew College net to try and gain some goals and gain some momentum towards them, because at the moment the momentum's with Andrew College, and the ball's played forward to Springer, number 22. She takes the far side flank. She runs with the ball at her feet. She turns, a great turn there. He plays the ball back to Yaya Burney. Bernie fakes the pass, fakes again, cuts inside, passes the ball to Maynard. Maynard will play the ball to Bates. Bates will pick up the ball, cut inside. She'll turn. She'll play the ball forward and through into Kayla Kiefer, but the number 11 there for Gordon State, McIver, has done well to clear the danger and to get her body in front of Kiefer to make sure that the danger has passed. Ball played into Maynard, who unfortunately has gone through her body, but she's done well there to regain possession, and obviously not directly through her body, but it's gone round her, and a great defensive tackle there. Hannah Stanley we see here, number 3, coming on for Andrew College. She came on at half time to slot in a straight swap at centre back, and she's done very well there to find her captain, fellow captain Carly Hosell, number 12, and a ricochet comes off Yaya Burney, number 10 for Andrew College, and we have a Gordon State throw-in.
Yeah, it must be noted here, Josh, that Agnes is slotted in at attacking mid after starting the game at striker, and she's done well, clearly getting herself her second goal of the game, able to get high in attack, even playing a deeper position. Ball looks to be sent in by number 10, Yaya, but well collected by the goalkeeper, Sydney Moore.
Gordon State College and all of the Gordon State College and the managerial team, the head coach Scott Henderson, telling his team to press high and to hopefully force some errors and force some mistakes by the Andrew College women's soccer back 4, the defensive 4, but to no avail as Andrew College go on the attack, and it's fizzled out for a goal kick.
Yeah, it must be noted here though that number 17 Tessa has been playing really high. Of course, partnering Hannah Stanley and center back here. She's definitely one that's not afraid to travel up the pitch. As Agnes plays a through ball to number 22, Sadie Springer, but looks to be just offsides. Looks as if the referee made a good call there.
Yeah, just offside there from Springer. Some great movement by number 22 Springer, but just offside, and the number 10 for Gordon State will take the throw in. Yeah, it's important, Sam, as we mentioned, the back 4 to go into Tessa Bates. She is a player that does her defensive duties well, but she's a strong player going forward. She likes to pick the ball up, and she likes to burst through the midfield lines and hope that her midfielders are covering her well, so she can burst through and maybe create an opportunity. Number 11 there on the ball. McIver, she plays the ball up the line to her teammate number 2, Broughton, but Emily is there to clear up the danger for Andrew College. Throw now to Gordon State. The number 2, Broughton, will take the throw, will play the ball into number 9, who's turned very well onto her left foot and has gone for a strike on goal in the 37th minute remaining. But it's gone out for a goal kick, which Rodriguez will take.
All right, yeah, now that we have a small break here, we got a few shout-outs. Carmen Colella is saying, it's okay, Carly, way to get back. Andrew, of course, noting that they were able to score right away. Steve Jones shouting out, saying, great playing, Courtney Midlowski. Probably butchered that. My apologies. And Cheryl Martin saying, nice early goal, Lady Tigers. And another shout out here from Carmen Colella saying, shout out to Carly Colella, watching you from the big screen from Dad and your stepmom, Jeanette. And great support there from their families back at home. And, we always love that people are tuning into the ACDN network that we all put a lot of effort into. So, thank you. It looks like we have another shout out here. Yes, Josh?
Yeah, we got another shout out here coming from Joe Stanley, who has mentioned @1 Fighting Tigers. She says, "Great game, Lady Fighting Tigers. Looking strong today. Good to see number 3 back on the pitch. Number 3, of course, being Hannah Stanley, the centre back and captain for the Andrew College Women's Soccer. That is great to see a shout out there by a fellow English player, as Hannah Stanley comes back from a knee injury. Corey Harbinson obviously didn't want Hannah Stanley to risk becoming more injured and playing the full game, but she slotted in well here and she's making an impact straight away in the second half. So it's great to see the shout outs come in from people. Hoselle here looks to be down. She's taken a very tough tackle here, as we've got our athletic trainer, Pranay. The clock's been stopped and our trainer's on the pitch, but the referee signalled it off, and Carly, a very strong girl, has got back on her feet and she'll be fine. She'll run that off in a few seconds. Obviously, we've got a goal kick now from Gordon State. We have Pranay, our athletic trainer, who's always on the ready should a situation arise and an injury occur, that he needs to come on the pitch quickly to ensure the safety of both Gordon State and Andrew College Women's Soccer, which is great to have him here.
Yeah, absolutely, Josh. It's important to have a good trainer like that, because I know Lady Tigers should definitely play a physical game and get stuck in very often. So it's always important, in case something were to happen, that the correct people are put in the correct situation, just in case.
Definitely. I mean, soccer is a physical game, and it's played by physical people, and it's a contact sport, and sometimes injuries do occur, and to have someone trained on hand to deal with injuries is very, very good. Whether that's with the men's or with the women's, I mean, both is very physical games, as Kiefer looks to play the ball forward, and Kayla will put the number 19 under pressure, but it's played out wide to the number 7 for Gordon State, who'll play the ball up. She's onside. Number 11, McIver, she'll whip the ball into the box, and there's a bit of a mix-up here, but Yabrina takes control. She grabs the ball by the horns and she runs up the line with the ball to try and take the pressure off Andrew College. She cuts inside. Very brilliantly she's done that. She's done that to Maynard. And plays the ball back to Tessa, as, like we say, does her defensive duties, but she's not afraid to get forward with her powerful surging runs, the number 17 for Andrew College. And Gordon State sweep the ball away. Look to be under some pressure here, Gordon State. Some players looking very red-faced in the heat of the day, and with 33 minutes remaining, some of the players are starting to take a toll. Substitution here for Andrew College. Looks like we have Sydney Oliver has come on for Springer. Oliver on for Springer, and substitution is looking to be made and in the ready for Gordon State Soccer as well. As number 6, Daniel, looks to come on for a player for Gordon State. Ball's thrown up the line, and Yaya will do her best to try and put it under some pressure. So will Hoselle. Great touch there by Yaya Burney, number 10, but the number 12 for Gordon State, Alvarez, has done well to clear the danger. But it's only cleared as far as Yibberin, who'll play the ball into Maynard, who'll whip the ball over to try and cross the field. She's done very well, and Kiefer's collected the ball, number 7 here for Andrew College. She'll surge into the penalty box. She'll cross the ball over the goalkeeper's head. And unfortunately, no one was there on the back post. And Sam, that's where we come to to centre forwards. Josel's done very well to try and run front post, but no one back post there, Sam.
Yeah, absolutely. That looked just about identical to the first goal Andrew College scored today. Kayla Kiefer, my apologies there, once again beating her defender and getting the ball in very dangerous right over the keeper's head. Nothing the keeper could do there, but yeah, Josh, as you said, definitely needed a back post run there to capitalize on a great ball.
Yeah, definitely great ball, and sometimes it's that back post run that just makes number two with a very powerful run again. Sometimes it's that back post run which really 90% of the scoring job is done by running, and 10% of the job is just by putting the ball in the back of the net. Regardless of that situation, we've got Agnes here who plays the ball forward to Bernie, who will play a nice through ball into Josel, who's in on goal. She's onside, she shoots, and she has put the ball over the net. And Carly Josel, who's been on form recently with her goal scoring, I mean, a lot of people would have put their house on that to be bursting into the back of the net, but unfortunately not here today, as the scoreline remains 3-1 to Andrew College Soccer, and with just over 30 minutes remaining, Gordon State will look to play the ball out the back again, but they struggle to do so under a lot of pressure by Andrew College Soccer.
Yeah, must be noted, Agnes is a great combination play there. She's having herself a worldie of a game. Combining well with number 10, Yaya, and creating chances out there, and looking to expand the score as number 20, Sydney Oliver, looks to get on the end of a cross from Carly Josel, but well cut out by Gordon State, as it looks to be Andrew College throw-in. Ball looks to be swung now across the defense. Checked into number 17, Tessa Bates. Loses the ball uncharacteristically there, though. Well cut out by number 15. Yeah, Bogus there. Well done again.
She's done very well there, Sam. She's done very well to cut out and intercept the danger, and to make sure there's no danger there for her team. Gordon State look to make 3 substitutions here, number 5, number 14 and number 11. And as long as I can recognise who's coming off, looks like number 7 is coming off, number 12 and number 18 is coming off for Gordon State, as Scott Henderson will look to make some tactical changes to hopefully try and bring some form of pressure to Andrew College and trying to decrease the scoreline from 3-1 to possible 3-2, but Tessa Bates and Hannah Stanley marshalling their defence and not letting anything past them recently. Has the ball even been in their half, Sam?
I think it's crossed just about once when Lena Rodriguez collected the ball early in the second half here, but Andrew College has done well to really keep their gas on the pedal. Great combination player from Sydney Oliver and Yaya, as Sydney looks to play a cross in. The tackle looks to be made by Gordon State, but has gone out for a goal kick here. Shout out to Brene here, our wonderful trainer. He's done a great job so far today.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Pranay. Thank you.
Pranay, a big shout out to our athletic trainer, Pranay.
Legendary, actually.
A legendary, yeah. He's done a good job here today. He's always got a smile on his face, and he's always lending a hand for the athletic programs to ensure the safety of the athletes involved, whether that be the men's, the women's program, or the baseball, softball, or even basketball. Sam, he's done a very good job to ensure the injury prevention and safety of the team, and he's certainly a friendly face around campus.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we were in the process of that huge shout out, Kayla Kiefer had another shot, but collected by Gordon State goalkeeper. Pressure still being applied by Andrew College, must be said, as number 4 checks in, Ashley Hagenbog for Alice Maynard, number 6, and what a shift number 6 has put in here, Maynard.
Definitely, and we've got one more shout out here from on our YouTube account. saying, "Go number 3, Hannah Stanley. Great game, Lady Tigers." So thanks for that shout out here. It's great to see the support and the 12th man, not only on the sidelines with all the supporters, but also on the online. Substitution here for Gordon State. Number 7 looks to come back on the pitch. That's Banks, and she will come on for number 9, Lowers. She'll look to try and put some pressure on the Andrew College back 4, because at the moment not much pressure is being placed, and Scott Henderson and his team will be looking to try and force some attacking situations and some attacking plays. And
Yeah, absolutely. And Josh, you being of English descent, a break here as number 7, Haley Kiefer, has a cross sent in but cut out by Gordon State. Number 10, Yaya Bernie, cuts it out though as Bogus plays down the line to Hosel. Hosel looks to play a ball in, but right off the face of the Gordon State defender. Tough break there, but she's done well there. Cut out the cross. Here comes Pranay.
Pranay again, like we've just been shouting Pranay out. We've got a ball to the face here. It's difficult to see which number. I think it's number 19. Greenstein for the team. As our athletic trainer Pranay, and this will be an ideal opportunity for both sets of teams to grab themselves some water and to rehydrate themselves, as the clock is stopped on the with 25 minutes and 39 seconds remaining. It's an ideal opportunity for both Scott Henderson and Corey Harbinson to discuss with his team some tactics, some modifications, and we'll see. But looks to see the number 19 is back on her feet, and she's doing good. As both sets of players will look to get back on the pitch. Number 19 is clapped off the pitch by both sets of supporters and both sets of teams, as our athletic trainer Pranay will deal with Greenstein.
Yeah, absolutely, and must be noted that number 19 looks like she's alright and recovering well. Just be getting a sip as she recovers from that knock to the head and ball to the head.
So plays resume now after that injury break, and Gordon State will look to try and get the ball out of their half, and unsuccessful by a great defensive break by Yibrin. Yaya looks to play a ball. Yaya looks to play a ball into the middle there to Agnes.
Yeah, and Aussie there, unlucky to score a hat trick. Yeah, perhaps she could have got a bit off her feet there and directed it better, but she's having herself a wonderful game, and who knows, there's 24 minutes left, and she's got a great chance of getting herself another goal here.
Yeah, definitely, Sam. And back what you said about Aussie, she, for the viewers back home, and she, or wherever you may be watching this game, Agnes is from Australia, so she's made the trip all the way around the world here to Andrew College to play for the women's, and she's made quite an impact, scoring goals in in the first few games, and in pre-season I know she scored a few goals as well, and she's done well to come over and to adapt well. And we have a lot of internationals, and I'm sure her family will. And
Hey, it looks to be a goal
Oh,
here.
it
As
does.
Sydney Oliver plays the ball into the mixer, and the goalkeeper, bit of a hash up there. And she looks to collect it. Not quite sure how that ended up in the net, but yeah, we'll take it. 4-1 for Andrew College.
Wow, yeah. So
Wow.
Sydney Oliver has crossed the ball whilst I was mid speech there, and she's crossed the ball into the area, and the goalkeeper's gone to collect it, and and it seems like she's almost fumbled it into her own net. But 24 minutes remaining here, just dead on the 24th minutes mark, and we resume the play. 4-1 to Andrew College, and Gordon State will look to try and get the ball forward, as they really don't have much to lose in terms of this result, and all they can do is press forward to try and score more goals and hope that the defensive efforts that Andrew College are so bravely facing, so bravely putting forward, can break down. And number 2 will try and make it break down there by playing the ball into the middle, but Hannah Stanley's done very well there to get rid of the danger. Number 3 Stanley and number 17 Bates have done well to work together to get rid of the ball. Corey Harbinson there, telling his team to keep pressing high, telling his team to keep going to try and score more goals. He's showing no mercy towards the Gordon State College women's soccer. He wants them to keep going forward. He wants them to keep trying to score goals, and that's exactly what Yaya will look to do. As she surges forward, she breaks past the line of defence, and she has a shot, and it's just trickled in. She had Hosel on the left side of her, which to us in our commentary box looked a very good option, but sometimes we see what they don't see, and it's important for the viewers at home to understand that as well, that sometimes we can see things a lot easier than they can see in the heat of the moment under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, absolutely, Josh. And it must be noted, Yaya has done well there to drive at the Gordon State defense, and unlucky though, she had a couple options, but nothing wrong with going the long route. Just I'm sure she realizes now that she has the support of her teammates, but he's done well there. Andrew College has won the ball again and playing out of the back now with Hannah Stanley here.
Hannah Stanley playing a ball through to try and see Oliver, and well, obviously the centre back or the defender there for Gordon State didn't think the ball was going to go out of play, so she's decided to sweep it away for a throw into Andrew College. Substitution here. We see number 25 for Andrew College coming on, and Katerina Yiberin coming off. I apologise. And it looks to be a straight swap as number 25, Emily, looks to go in at right back. She'll play the ball into Stanley. Very composed here at the back. The whole back four very composed. Tessa Bates plays the ball forward into Kiefer, who will look to... Oh, and she scored the goal. And that is a brilliant goal there by Kayla Kiefer. Again, Tessa Bates, centre-back, has got nice and high, and she's causing quite some discomfort there for the Gordon State, as she's played a nice ball through to Kayla Kiefer, who's taken the touch, and by goodness me, she scored a brilliant goal there on the 21st, just over 21 minutes remaining. She's slotted the ball in with power, with finesse, and she's rumbled the side netting there to make it a 5-1 game there to Andrew College women's soccer, and Gordon State will look to try and get forward here for the game, as the number 11 McIver plays the ball to number 2 Broughton.
The Hannah Stanley there looking to looking to win the ball, but looks to get a piece of the man as well, as number 7 of Gordon State gets up gingerly. But it must be noted, what a goal from Kayla Kiefer there. She's having herself a great game and setting up her teammates twice before that, and has gotten herself a brilliant goal. Straight accuracy, upper 90, perfect. As the ball is sent in from Gordon State. Well done from Hagenbach there, as Courtney looks to play out with number 16 of Brooke. Oh, Brooks putting up a great fight against a clearly bigger attacker than number 9 of Gordon State, but it's well cut out by the left back, Bogus there. Bogus, my apologies. Kayla Kiefer doing her defensive duties as well, getting on the ball in the defensive third and gets a tackle in.
Yeah, we've got a throw in here to Gordon State. Number 2 Broughton will throw the ball in to the number 12 for Gordon State, Alvarez. And the ball's fizzled out there for another throw into Gordon State in an identical situation and an identical position to where it just was. And Alvarez will pick the ball up. She'll play the ball into the middle to number 9, who will look to take on Brooke. And there's a slight size difference, but Brooke has done well to shuffle the ball away and ensure that number 11 didn't get in any space able to shoot. And Rodriguez here with her hands on the soccer ball, the football, as we say back home for all my English viewers. And she'll look to punt the ball out, and Courtney has won a
free kick here for Andrew College's. The Andrew College player looks to go up for the ball and wins this free kick, as Kayla Kiefer looks to have a knock on her. Maybe fatigue after a stellar performance here and a great shift that she's put in.
Yeah, a well-awarded break for Kayla Kiefer, who's worked hard with her defensive duties. She's got forward as much as she could, and she's come off here for Maddie Woodcock. Gordon State will try and get the ball out of their half through number 2, Broughton. She'll play back to number 12, who looks to play the ball forward into the number 11, McIver, but unfortunately it's rolled out and it'll be an Andrew College throw. Ball played into Woodcock, and she's played in the middle to Oliver, who's played into Brooke, who's played back to Woodcock. Unfortunately, just a split second off each other's wavelengths, and the ball goes out for a throw into Gordon State. Again, we see Corey Harbison. Again, we see Corey Harbison using the depth in his squad to replace players in different positions. And the thing is that when players get replaced in these positions, you can see when players know exactly what they need to do, even if they're playing a position that they may not have played before, is not as familiar to them. You can see that they're very well adjusted in training, Sam, to know the roles that they play in the different positions that they play.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a perfect example is that of Sydney Oliver. Of course, a natural center back, but she's been asked to play a very attacking position here today, even right wing, left wing, even striker at times. And just another example of how they're coached well, and they're coached to be very versatile and do whatever it takes to help the team get the result. And that's exactly what they've been doing today, Josh. And they've done well, got themselves a lot of goals here, defended well, defended strong, haven't given up a lot of chances. This number 16 Brooke looks to counterattack, plays a through ball into Yaya here, but well cut out by fellow number 10 of Gordon State. As Courtney picks the ball up, plays the ball through. Yaya looks to have a cross, but looks to be judged offsides as the referee puts his flag down and cleared away.
Oh,
very strange there.
I'm not quite sure what had happened there. The Sydney Moore, the goalkeeper for Gordon State, seemed to have dropped the ball, and Hosel.
Perhaps she thought she was. Perhaps she thought the striker was offsides, just like we did. As the referee, the assistant referee there, looked to put up his flag, but Hey, you always got to play through the whistle, as all coaches teach in every sport. So
Yeah, it's true, Sam, and we have to mention what a good job the officials have done. The referee and the linesman have done a very good job today in officiating this test. They've let the game flow. They haven't given unnecessary cards. They haven't given unnecessary free kicks. They've let the game flow and let the game played as the ball was played through to Carly Hosel, who was offside by a hair. Seems very.
yeah, right on cue there, the referee raised his flag there to call offsides.
Definitely, and I think they've done a good job, and it's important to recognise here in the just under the 15th minute. It's important to recognise when an official does well, and all credit due to the three here today. They've done a good job of officiating the game and ensuring that the safety of the players are met, as well as the entertainment of the players. As we see the crowd very entertained with a 6-goal thriller, 5 from Andrew College, 1 from Gordon State, and 14 minutes and 20 seconds remaining, Sam.
Yeah, absolutely. The referee's done well here to call offside, not offsides, as I've been informed from the man upstairs. Looks like we have a sub here. Hannah Stanley checking off here for the player that started today, Haley Hall.
Hannah Stanley there, applauded off by Coach Corey Harbinson. I mean, it's important not to. It's important when you're coming back from injury not to rush, and it's important that not to play unnecessarily if it could cause more injury. And number 3, Hannah Stanley, great to see her back on the pitch, but also good from a managerial and coaching perspective to give her a rest to ensure that she doesn't make that injury worse and reverse the effects by coming back too early, as we see in the modern game far too much, and it's not good at all to see players come back from injury too early and become even more injured. So it's good to see that she's lasted this long, and we hope next game she can play the full game and
Yeah, Maddie's done well there. Madison Woodcock cut out a pass there from the Gordon State defense. Seems to be a goal kick for Gordon State, but must be noted that the offsides call, the way it works, one player can only be offside. So my pronunciation, being American, is natural to say offsides.
And I have to inform the Americans, as well as Coach Rudy, the men's soccer head coach, has to inform the Americans that it's not plural, it's just offside.
Yeah.
There's not 2, there's just the 1, and it's not. It's something that I preach to all the American players on the men's team and the women's team, that it's just offside, not offsides. No S.
Yeah. It's always great to learn, They always say it's great to learn at least one thing a day, and it's definitely offside. One player can only be offside.
I can't stress it enough. As Savannah Palmer gets the ball, plays the ball into number 4 for Andrew College, and picked up here by Hosel on the wing, and Andrew College still ferociously battling forward to try and win the ball, as number 4's got the ball, and it's a tussle here. Gordon State trying to get rid of the ball, trying to regain possession, and Andrew College really trying to put pressure on the Gordon State back 4, and it's difficult to see. We've got Andrew College throw in here. There was Corey Harbinson calling for the free kick, the ref calling for a Gordon State throw-in, and the linesman calling for an Andrew throw-in. And we'll see here as Savannah Palmer looks to chase down defensive player.
Yeah, Savannah Palmer there, definitely not offside.
He's learning, he's getting it, coach. He's doing well, Sam. Yeah, Savannah Palmer's doing very well for her movement. I mean, it's important to see some great movement by centre forwards. I mean, they say that it's not the work you do on the ball, but the work you do off the ball, because that's 90% of the game. And if you watch some of the best centre forward movement, you'll be able to see some great dynamic movement. And Savannah Palmer's emulating soccer stars from all around the world with some great attacking movement into space. And She'll be looking to try and get a goal here today. So will a lot of the Andrew College players.
Yeah, absolutely. Number 13, Courtney, unlucky there. Looks to flick the ball on, but it goes out for a goal kick as Savannah Oliver cleans up for defense of Andrew College. Maddie looks to beat her defender. She does well, cuts her up. Oh, goes inside of her now. Number 16 recovering well from Gordon State, but great attacking play there as Carly Ozell applies the pressure, plays back well to Bogus as Maddie gets the ball to her feet and looks to lay off Carly Ozell, but just unlucky there. A little bit too much fire there to control. Well cut out here by Wilcock as it's switched to Courtney. Oh, great touch there. It's played to number 25, Emily. Looks play up now. Finds Brooks's feet and she looks to have a shot there, but well collected by the Golden State goalkeeper. The punt goes straight to Maddie Woodcock and controlled well. Looks to beat a defender, but well cut out again by number 16 of Gordon State. Yeah, enter throw in here, deep in the attacking third.
Throw in is taken by Ozell, who throw the ball into number 13. Ooh, seems like a slip's taken there by number 13, and it's a free kick. I believe the referee has judged it a handball call, and it will be a free kick to Gordon State, which will be an ideal opportunity for them with 8 minutes and 25 seconds remaining on the clock. It will be an ideal opportunity for them to get forward there. And I've just been reminded by, again, the people up top that it's not handball, it's handling.
Yeah, even the English guys can learn a few things here.
I like you say, Sam, learn something new every day. And a great ball there from Emily, and Savannah Palmer is in on goal here. She'll look to put the number 4 under pressure, which she does well, and the ball's gone out for a throw-in right in the corner. It's difficult to see from this angle whether it is a throw-in or a corner under that perspective, but I'm informed that it is a throw-in. And Andrew College, with 7 minutes and just under 8 minutes remaining, we'll look to see Andrew College try and capitalise that lead once more, to try and get a lead with a great throw there by Carly Hosell, who'll throw the ball into the mixer, and number 13 will try and put them under pressure. She's won the ball, she's whipped the ball, and it's difficult to see whether that was a shot or a cross, but either way the goalkeeper's got her hands on it, and Sydney Moore here ready to thump the ball out to number 6, but to no avail. It's picked up by the Andrew College defence, and they'll look to try and get forward there. And back to what we were saying on the on the international spectre, we've got a lot of international players here at Andrew College this year, playing football for both teams, as Brooke will look to get the ball into the middle to Savannah Palmer, but a great defensive header there by Gordon State. Gordon State look to be on their last legs here today as the ball fizzles out for a goal kick. All credit to Gordon State. They're carrying on trying to get forward, and they're trying to defend as much as they can as Scott Henderson looks to change some of his personnel here with number 12 coming on. Now it seems like the number 10 or 19 for Gordon State who will be coming off. Number 10 will be coming off for number 12. 6 minutes remaining. We'll see. Can Gordon State get a goal back here and make a dent in Andrew College's goal to game ratio? Or can Andrew College try and score a goal here today? Back to what I was saying about the international players on our team. We have a lot of international players on the men's soccer and also on the women's soccer. They have Hannah Stanley from England and Agnes, who's from Australia. So it's good to see the international ties, and I'm going to make it my personal mission to ensure that Americans start calling the game football and not soccer, but as of late it's to no avail because their beloved sport and their nation's sport is called football. So it's going to be a tougher challenge than I first expected over here, Sam.
Oh yeah, it definitely doesn't help as well. We got a few Aussies at our college here. They also call it soccer, you know. Of course, going by the soccer rules. So yeah, you definitely got a big challenge on your hands.
Definitely. I mean, we've got Hannah Stanley and people back home can back me up, and we've got a lot of players that can also. We've got Lewis Jones for the men's soccer who can back me up. James Quinn for the men's soccer that can back me up, and it's a tough challenge, but I need all of your help from back home.
Well, Josh, if you know, and you should, as an Englishman, where the word soccer originated from.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about how the English have started calling it soccer and brought it over from association.
Yeah, it was when football and football association split to make rugby and what we call soccer. That word association was shortened to associ, which became soccer.
Yeah.
So it's all the English's fault to begin with.
So technically it's our fault to begin with, so it's alright. I'm going to make it better for you guys. I'm going to help you guys. I'm going to go the other way, so it's our fault for changing it, but I'm going to help make things right,
Yeah,
make
absolutely.
things equal.
If in doubt, just blame it on the English.
As Brooke Collins looks to get the ball forward to Savannah Palmer, number 19, who takes a positive touch forward and runs down the right flank. She uses her strength to battle off the number 4. And she holds it up in the corner, which is a very good idea with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. She'll look to run down the clock, and she gives a throw-in away to Gordon State. Gordon State trying to get the ball out of the back now, and like I say, all credit to Gordon State trying to get the ball forward and trying to surge their attacks forward. And the goalkeeper Sydney Moore has got her hands on the ball once again and will marshal her team to get forward and get up the pitch as Boughton heads the ball, she kicks the ball forward, number 2. And 3 minutes remaining. Just under 3 minutes remaining, should I say, and it's important to see the faces of both teams. They're looking very tired. Darton looking extremely tired, but they're still going. They're still trying to press there, as we see McIver kicks the ball out for a throw-in, and Brooke plays the ball forward and into Carly Hosell, who will press the ball forward, go up the left flank here. She'll whip the ball inside, but number 9's there to clear the danger, and by goodness me, she has cleared the danger all the way onto the road behind the Hord Athletic Complex, and let's make sure we've got someone that's gone over.
Yeah, absolutely. The ball being cleared all the way onto Highway 82 here, as looks to be a corner kick for Andrew College. Good defensive work there, must be noted from Gordon State. You know, playing to the final whistle and keeping the same intensity, even if the scoreline may not be ideal when they're
Definitely.
eyes.
That was a good clearance.
Ball set in here. Oh,
Sydney Oliver looks to get the ball and is scuffled, and number 9 Lauer's the one who's just cleared the ball, has looked to surge forward, and she's very powerful run forward. She cuts inside, she goes inside with the ball. She's not got many options, but she's created space for herself for McIver. Emily Bogus looks to clear the ball, which she's done well, but it only finds number 16, who'll play the ball back to McIver with very bright pink boots. She'll play the ball into number 2 Boughton, and a great defensive effort there by Andrew College as they kick the ball forward to Savannah Palmer. Savannah looks to try and find a player, and she wins her team the foul, and with 1 minute and 7 seconds remaining, Andrew College will be in no rush to take this free kick. Corey Harbinson looking very happy with his team over there. He's making sure his team's hydrated, and Scott Henderson with his management team and players to try and ensure that they know what they need to do. And the ball's gone forward here to Carly Hosell, but the goalkeeper Sydney Moore has collected it, and Scott Henderson will still marshal his team to try and get them forward, to try and get them attack, and no pride lost. They are still attacking and they are still trying to get the goals forward, and it's just a very good defensive effort from Andrew College women's soccer here. But number 9 uses her strength to get the ball. She plays the ball forward again to no avail, but she picks the ball up. She's doing very well here, this number 9, Sam, number 9, Lowers. She plays the ball to McIver, who plays a nice ball forward, but Sydney Oliver ready to pick the ball up.
Yeah, as time winds down, Josh, we have a few more shout-outs as clock expires. Go Hannah Stanley, great game, Lady Tigers, and number 25, Amelia Adcox. Love seeing you play. Great game, Tigers, from Mom and Dad. Kaylee, Amelia, Evan, Justin, Gigi, Mike, Papa, and Nana.
So that's great to see the support there. And as the game wraps up there, it's finished full time. Andrew College 5, Gordon State 1. And Corey Harbinson there shakes hands with Scott Henderson, and no pride lost from both teams. There's been a very fair game here, and we thank the Andrew College Digital Network, the members of the Digital Network for filming. We thank Mark Brown for helping to marshal and to control the events, and also Rudy Radiger, the head men's coach, who's been in the technical box with us to help with all the technical business and jargon with the all involved. So great game, great credit to both teams. I've been Josh Fines.
And this is Samuel Manns.
And we'll be signing out, and we look forward to seeing you next game when the men's soccer take on Darton State on Wednesday. Please keep a lookout on Facebook, on Twitter, and on YouTube for the men's and women's soccer and all athletic teams.
Thank you.